Okay, so in computer science education, a closed project might be like, I want you to create a game with 2 players and it has at least one variable and it's going to be a basketball game. Okay, that would be more of a closed, different type of project. If you go to the opposite end of the curriculum, you might ask questions like, okay, how could you use variables in your project? Or how are variables a problem in your life? And then students would have the option to choose like, okay, I'm going to make a choose your own adventure project that has different variables in the project. Or I'm going to use it to simulate an environment and simulate physics. Or I'm going to use variables to create like a game or whatever. Now, somewhere in the middle, you could have something that is a little bit more open, but a little bit more guidance in terms of providing some constraints, but not enough to make it so that every single project is then going to look the exact same way. So for example, when I was in high school, I took a C++ class. It was the very first computer science class that I ever took. And we had projects like creating a calculator. Everybody's calculator had the exact same functionality as everybody else's because it was a very closed type of project. It took multiple weeks for us to be able to like add in all the different functions and abilities that the teacher wanted us to have in that particular project, but everybody created the exact same thing. If you move towards the middle, I want you to create a calculator, but you get to choose what types of functions you use. So everybody's going to create some kind of a mathematical computing device, but it's going to have different abilities. So somebody might relate it to like mortgages or to doing measurements on a project or just like general addition, subtraction, etc. There are many different things that calculators could be used for that students could choose along that continuum. And then if you go even further along the continuum to an open-ended, it might not be that everybody's creating a calculator, but people are exploring how to do mathematical equations, formulas, etc. through computer science, but the end result might not look like a calculator. It might look like something else, like physics in a video game or something. So that's kind of the continuum of different projects where you can go from like a fixed, a flexible, or an open, or you might think of it as like closed, flexible, and open. This excerpt of the CSK8 podcast is from episode number 194, which is titled Bringing Curriculum to Life: Enacting Project-Based Learning in Computer Science Programs. You can listen to the full episode as well as hundreds more by searching for the CSK8 podcast or by simply going to jaredoleary.com.